Good morning. I'm Shannon, and this is a surprise Wednesday live. We're going live twice this week. Today, and then Friday, I have special guest children with me to show you all the things that have come into the shop for kiddos, for Easter baskets, and for spring break activities. So I'm sure I always love it when they pick out their favorite things in the store. So they'll be here to help me then. But little bonus today, because there's just so much rolling in with the season. It is second Saturday. This Saturday. I think I don't know the specifics, so I hope you tune back on Friday and I'll have them for you. But just get it in your brain. There's going to be a deal for dresses, as well as an extra 25% off anything over in our clearance corner, the sale section there. So, yeah. This is new. And I'm so happy because I'm freezing. Yesterday was 80 degrees. Today is 40 degrees. And my body is like, what do you want? So, this is Super Maggie. I love the thistles. I have to tell you, this is the softest thing I've ever put on. Wowzas. I don't have any of their sweatshirts, just t-shirts. And now I'm like, okay, well, maybe today's the day. It's very cropped, as you can see, but very boxy and flowy. So it's just really, and you know, as any hoodie, it has a hood or this cute little t-shirt option. It's not quite a baby doll, like super fitted, but still, yeah, a more stylized t-shirt, if you will. Super Maggie's that wonderful husband-wife duo out of Texas. Good stuff. We've got more, these are barrel leg, kind of like cozy apartment pants. I don't know what else you call them, but Claire put that name in my brain, and so that's what we call it. We have this particular style with this like exposed seam down the front, barrel leg, big, deep, awesome pockets. We have them in a brown. We've got black. I've got kind of a coral. I've got green. I feel like there's more. But now we have it in this sweet little, I don't know, are they little violets or whatever, print. I have them in black. They are so comfortable. And I love, oh, hi, Mike, my darling. And I like that I can wear them to bed, but I can also wear them out with a little cute crop shirt. And either works, and both are really comfy. But, yeah, just super sweet, super feminine. We got in these new pantaloons as well. Super wide leg, big, thick cuff. I love this. Is this like a blanket stitch? Is that what it's called in quilting or like embroidery? Any embroiderers out there? I feel like it's called a blanket stitch, but I could be wrong. But I love it. You have it around this pocket detail, and there's little pocket details in the back too, with the little elastic waistband, which is so great. We're all beautifully shaped different. And I love this because it just caters to everyone, and it's just cozy. So, yay. Oh, and then this is a newer, why? I'm wearing a sweatshirt. I was going to put it on and show you how cute it was. First of all, just look at the color. Yes, thank you. This is called Curator. It's out of California. It's 100% cotton lace knit. And it's actually knit with love in Lima, Peru at a second generation, family run company. It's all fair trade, sustainable export development. They're always striving to do the right thing in all stages of the business. So this is like really luxe, really sustainable fashion. Yes, this is a garment that will be in your wardrobe forever. But it's just the sweetest fit ever. And I'm sorry I didn't think about doing that. I gladly would have put it on for you. But the company was started by two girlfriends. been friends for like over 30 years. They like went to school together. They played soccer together. They ended up going to college together, all of this, but they just obviously got a good thing going on and started this company together. Pretty sweet. What I really have to show you though, guess what next week is? I have so many jewels. And it's one of my favorite brands. Luna Norte is in the house. She does another California line, but just does these really simple, very layerable, like look at that little like hammered brass bar. It's just begging to be like, oh, look at that now. Layer it up. But what I like about this, and if you've ever tuned in here before, I love a little sentiment with my sparkle. So all of these have, you know, your stones. This is genuine labradorite there in the middle, which is the stone of magic and transformation. We've got druzy quartz there. You can see how shiny it is. Arlene, you found me! Surprise! Surprise! Hi! Happy Wednesday. I have to remind myself that all day, or I will think it's Friday. But druzy quartz it means positivity and healing. So each of these little crystals has a different little energy. So if you're like, especially if you're going through something or you want to give a gift, or I just love that sentiment behind it. So I'm going to try and go fast through this, but it's a big shipment and there's so many. If you can see, that's emerald. Can you see how beautiful? Nope, you sure can't on this. That's fine. Emerald is loyalty, patience, unity. We have got Amazonite, truth and integrity. All this is 14 karat gold plated brass also. Citrine, which is abundance and success. Can you see? Kind of see, maybe, with your imagination and faith. Some of them, nope, I can't show you. Some of them have a cool, this one in particular, I love the metal work around it. It looks like a little crown, but they have a little pull string almost, so you can really, really easily adjust the necklace too to get that perfect length that you want without finding, you know, with the lobster claw on this. So it's really quite nice. What do we got? Tiger's eye. Hey, that is courage and clarity. This is just the sweetest little teardrop. Or perhaps you're more of a star. Then they do these little sets. So they come in the sweetest little box. Look at that. They are 2 separate necklaces on here still, so you don't have to wear them together. You can do whatever you want, or you can gift one to a friend and have grown-up best friends forever necklaces. Because when did we stop doing that? I love it. Anyways, I've got druzy quartz and an emerald in there. You can see, you can kind of see the vein. I just want you to see those veins. We also have this one, genuine moonstone. Moonstone is strength and hope. Oh, I thought that had, I feel like there's another set like this. There's so many, but there's another set like this with that like kind of crescent moon and sunshine. That's called Golden Horizons. Isn't that nice? There is this one. This is a freshwater pearl for love, wisdom, and tranquility. And then almost with this little charm necklace above. Isn't they sweet? Aren't they sweet? Sorry. What else do I have to show you? So we have so many little charm necklaces too. This one has mother of pearl. It's got agate. It's got jasper. We've got moons. We've got hearts. We've got horseshoes for luck. This one is Herkimer quartz and mother of pearl, and very celestial on that one in a little bit. They're a little bit more petite and a little bit more of a muted color palette. Molly Tully, if you're watching These just remind me of you. They're kind of like punk, a little rock and roll. I've never met anybody more rock and roll than Molly Tully. I can only hope to be as cool as her. But look at these hoops. They're like hoops on hoops, but I love anything that's always mixed metal because it just matches everything. You don't have to think about it. But isn't that cool? You can imagine. We're going to use our imaginations again here, friends. Yeah. I've never seen anything like that. We have more geodes. Oh my gosh. These are so many. There's a little earring trio here. This is kind of fun if you can. This chain wraps around your earlobe. So there's the hook in the back. So it wraps around. It's kind of a fun, subtle little detail, you know, especially if your hair isn't massively in your face like mine is today. It's really cool. And then you have the little hoops and then some studs. There's just so many more. There's just so many more. Look at those sweet little triangles. We've got more sun and moons. This is in ruby. Oh, another necklace with your moon. Very celestial vibes, you know. Anyways, I'm 100% sure I didn't show you everything. Yeah, there's some little hearts in ruby. Ruby is passion. Courage. Yeah. Oh, hey. I'm a wine enthusiast. The more I drink, the more enthusiastic I become. Just hadn't seen that coaster before. Another jewelry line that we've gotten in. Oh, wait. I forgot. I was looking up Luna Norte for you, trying to find some information about the designer. And, you know, there's not like some companies are really flowery and want to tell you everything about them and their vision. Luna's a bit of a mystery and who she is. She lets her work speak for itself. But she did say one thing. She's like, fashion should be a universal dance where everyone can move to their own beat. I love it. This is Annie C. Jewelry. Her name is Roseanne. She's local. And she is just about the sweetest human you've ever met. I have some of hers. My favorite thing about these is they just weigh nothing. Oh, I'm going to start with some little hearts there. Look at those little hearts. They're gold-plated wires. Very simple. These are $26, but they weigh nothing. It's just that like perfect amount of sparkle. Those are cool. They have sort of an iridescent finish on them. Woo, 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 woo. But you know, anytime I think you can support a local artist at a local shop, it's just really great. All of that hard-earned money you make stays in your own community. Woo. Oh, that's antiqued brass wires. She's got it written on the back. But those are cool too. Like the emerald cut. Just wanted to give a little, oh, that looks like candy. But yes, it's just perfect. But we got a whole little shipment in there. Okay, where do I go? Where do we go now? St. Patrick's Day is next Tuesday. I feel like that's right. So it's probably, if you're going to be doing something, I think there's probably, isn't there like a parade in Delano and all that good stuff going on? This is the weekend. You gotta wear green, my friends. We just love a theme. We love a holiday. We love a theme. So if you need something, it's like our favorite color here in the store, and there is no shortage of it. Plus green just looks great on everyone. But there is the cutest crochet little vest. Again, I love that zigzag detail on the bottom. I just put this on over like a little black tank, and it was great. I was cool. I was comfy. I was cool. Said no one ever to me. But they paired really well with these, similar to the denim I showed you earlier with the patchwork pockets, super wide leg, great stretch. Ta-da! Styled. I actually do have a pair of denim in this like chalkboard green, and it's fun. No. I like all these fancy pant options we have these days. If you want to take it next level, all that New Works print and that fun, like groovy worm. I tried this on too. It is just like wearing a big t-shirt, except it twirls and has pockets. A+. You can go more subtle green. That's okay. It doesn't have to be with worms on it. I love just this really, really minimalist tank vibe. But in the back, it's got just a little dart here, so it flares out. Just a little bit of like, oh, look at that. This like, I don't know, squiggly. It's kind of 80s. Old school sweater, but modern, but aquatic. Yeah, it's really cozy. Has a little bit of a bell sleeve. A wider neckline. We got green. Yes, Arlene. Green is great. These just classic. We have them in 4 or 5 colors. Just a great staple. They're a little bit thicker weave, which is nice. Got mascara on my finger. But yeah, just a really, really boxy, flowy, not quite as cropped as this. But, oh, I grabbed this. I am running out of time. What's new? That's why we're doing a live on Friday. I grabbed this. It's a skirt. We do have it in pants as well. But I love this patchwork. And I mean, the quilter in me and the kind of the hippie, free spirit vibe. But I had to show you. It's got music notes. I walked by and I was like, oh! In here too. I don't know if they all have them. I didn't, inspect them all, but come on. Ugh. That is the sweetest treat to have ever found. Okay, yeah, just the lily pad overalls. Pure joy. These awesome pants. They button up and then a tie detail, and then they just flare out. They're almost like a maxi skirt, except that they're not. They're pants. Green. We got you. We have you covered. I just wanted to say we got restocked in the honey from Messner Bee Farm. It's your Kansas City Metro bee farmers, husband-wife team. It literally just started because he had allergies and was looking for some local honey as a remedy. And she read a homesteading book on their honeymoon. And they got their first beehive for Christmas from their grandma. Here we are now. They do a million different products. This is raw honey. So I've got regular hot honey that has some cayenne in there, and then a lavender elderberry honey. It is raw honey. So I was reading it does crystallize a little bit faster than like your pasteurized honey, but all you have to do if the like texture isn't your cup of tea is just get water at like almost a simmer and just put it in there. And it'll all go away. It's fine. It doesn't affect the taste or the quality or the safety or anything of the product. This is liquid gold. Did you know it takes a lifetime of 12 bees to make just 1 teaspoon of honey? It's kind of wild, isn't it? As a singer, if you knew how much honey I consumed when I'm singing actively, like all the time for a show, I'm just chugging it all the time. Thank you, bees. Thank you. We also got restocked in there hand lotion. We have wildflower honey, cereal milk, which gives kind of a wink at like Fruit Loops to me. And then peppermint sage. These fly, we cannot keep them on the shelf. So yes, we have gotten them in a bigger version in all 3 scents. These are made, look at my writing. It is honey, olive oil, jojoba oil, shea butter, and bee propolis. I don't think I'm saying that right, but I had to look it up again because every time that word comes up, I'm like, what? Bee what? It's antibacterial, antiviral, anti-inflammatory properties. It is essentially, it's like a gummy resin that they call bee glue. So it's what they seal and sanitize their hives with. But it's incredible properties for the skin. You'll find it in like applications for burns, acne, you name it. It's in there too. Propolis. There's that. Oh, and they do this sweet little thing called paw balm. It's lick safe ingredients for your furry friends, but it treats rough paws. So you can put this on their nose, their elbows, their paws, all of that, just to help. And it says give belly rubs till it soaks through. But it's pretty awesome. I have so much more written about this and I've got so many fun bee facts and facts about them. They're a really great company, and they're just most proud, they get to see a product from like conception to the final product. You don't often get to see that. So like when they collect the combs and they melt it down and all of this, all the way to whatever product it's going to be. It's really cool. It seems to be quite the labor of love. Pretty grateful for that. More notepads. Restocked in these snack balls. It's like my kids. When I tell them I can't have a snack and they're like, oh. Same trash, different day. Deal with it. Can you see that little kitty? What a load of rubbish. It says notes, slashed out goats. And then busy dissociating. Love his eyes. So restocked in those. We just have gotten in so many gifts. Just really fun. Like, we got restocked in the sardine pens that everyone loves. They're just really, really great pens in the smartest little packaging you've ever seen. But wouldn't that be so cute in an Easter basket? Or we have sardine fishy sticky notes in the cutest little tin. You could reuse this tin. Once the sticky notes are gone, you can put Band-Aids in there. Buttons, who knows? But if you can kind of see, how sweet are those? Little, yeah. We've gotten in, so we've had these, the Sprout. They're a bookmark. Just a little plastic bookmark. They can sit in your book like this, or when you're done, they can peek out the top. But we also have this beautiful fern leaf. And now we've got little forget-me-nots. Isn't that sweet? It just feels so springy to me. But again, you can see there. Some more new games. I'm not going to go over all of them. Just a little taste every live because there's so many. But this one's called Oddly Correct. It's essentially, if you've played Apples to Apples before or something like that, it's very similar in the rules or the layout. Very simple. Someone lays a picture down like that. And then everyone lays down their phrase or something to go with it. And hilarity ensues. This one. So let's look at her face again, shall we? And it says, what the burrito sees while I'm microwaving it at 1 a.m. Okay, I laughed hard at that for a long time. But what a fun, easy game, all ages. There's so many cards, like, and they're double-sided. So this is that brand out of Kansas City, again, Brass Monkey Goods. They do a ton of games, the trivia, all that over there. It's awesome. Hey, sister. If you want to send a little sweet note to someone, Bear Hugs are back in stock. These are especially, I love them if I'm giving like teacher gifts or something, and I just want to have a little card in there. But I get anxiety about just the most foolish things, but filling out a card gives me great anxiety because I always have a lot of love and whatnot for the person I'm giving it to, but I can't get the words. I don't know. Anyways, I like this because there's not a huge amount of surface area to write on. So it's just less pressure to write some beautiful thing. So you just, this is belly. That's it. But what's cute is it then folds where he sits and his arms. So he just sits on his shelf, and it's like a little bear hug. I love them. And yes, there are 4 different types of bears. Polar panda, you got it all. But now there's also Winnie the Pooh hugs. And you've got all the friends there. Almost all the friends. But yeah, 12 note cards and envelopes. So cute. Good morning. Oh, hi. So there is that as well. Oh, so random. I just saw these and I was like, how great would these be for St. Patrick's Day? They are technically dried hydrangea, but it looks like a 4-leaf clover to me. And it's green, and there's glitter in there that's green. Just wanted to show you. Okay, once again, I have a stack of puzzles here I did not get to. Like, I'm not joking. I don't do it first because I know that I'll spend the whole half hour talking about the puzzles. So I try and save it till the end, and then I run out of time. But maybe Friday, 3rd time's a charm. I hope that you can swing in this weekend for our second Saturday. Again, it's going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Extra 25% off sale. And then stay tuned for the specifics on the deal on the dresses. Check out lucindas.net. We're adding new things all of the time. Or send a message if you want to see anything more closely, or if you have questions about prices or anything. Oh, I missed these. Look at these amethyst little earrings. But yeah, I'll see you Friday in 2 days with my little ones for giggles and mayhem. But hey, have a great Wednesday. Bye.